Hello, gentlemen and female gentlemen. As you know, politics, not really my wheelhouse. Not really stuff I cover, not really stuff I care about, and I am just some anime-looking idiot on the internet that you shouldn't actually be listening to for any political opinions. And therefore, I am making the most based Trump video of all time. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm calling out all the idiots that covered this in the worst possible fathomable way of all time. But first, we gotta talk about where I was when this went down. I feel like this is the new 9/11 moment when it's like, where were you when 9/11 happened? I was by my niece's birthday party. I get home, I open YouTube, I open my phone, and there is Asmongold clips. The way I knew that Trump was shot on live TV was Asmongold clips. The new prime way to get news, because anything that happens in the world is immediately reacted to and uploaded to Asmongold clips. The prime way to see anything that's going on in the world. And this is what I saw.
Shots fired at Trump rally.
Trump was shot on live TV. I thought he was dead, okay? My first reaction is, oh, he's dead. And I'm gonna see Trump dying with Asmongold reacting to it. It doesn't matter what side of any political spectrum you're on. This is obviously wrong. It's like, oh shit, because he's a threat to democracy, we're gonna kill a presidential candidate. It's the most fucking insane thing in the universe. But anywho, you're not here for my hot, spittin' political takes. We're here to make fun of idiot influencers with the worst takes of all time online.
Holy shit! God damn!
It's an insane moment. We've all seen this clip already. But, like, you see Trump is looking in this direction. He turned his head, and the bullet whizzes past him and hits his ear. If he wouldn't have turned his head 180 degrees like this, he would be dead.
Holy shit!
It's awful. It's awful. And anyone that doesn't have this take, it's like, it's almost subhuman. Like, I've never had this dissonance where I see people that don't have this exact opinion, that this is a fucking awful thing that happened. It just blows my mind that anyone can have a different opinion than that. But anyway, we'll see some people do.
Holy shit!
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes. Okay.
Oh, I can't see it.
Watch out.
And for someone to get, to have someone attempt to assassinate them, someone attempted to kill this man, and he still had a 78-year-old guy, and he had the wherewithal to stick his hand up in defiance, okay? It doesn't matter what you think. This is badass. This is the most badass shit in the universe, okay? I think everyone can look at this objectively and say so. This is objective fact. I am not spouting political rhetoric. Objectively, this is one of the most badass things in the universe. Someone shot him in the head, and he stood up and lifted his hand up, okay? Crazy shit.
Damn!
This is insane. It goes insanely hard.
Holy fuck, are you kidding me? Bro, they shoot him, he gets all—
You see his ears all bloody?
Oh my god. Jesus, bro. That is insane.
Insane.
Holy shit.
Like, that's fucking insane. Love him or hate him, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
As anything that happens, the internet became a shit show. Now, the internet became a shit show with this one really, really quickly, and you have some mega brain-dead people out there with some of the worst takes of all time. Biden refused to call Trump's shooting an assassination attempt. I'm telling you, when I started seeing, like, the way the articles were and news outlets were presenting this shit, I was actually shaken.
President, do you think it was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make some comment.
Someone shot a presidential candidate, okay? And it would have killed him if he wouldn't have turned his head. How could this be anything other than an assassination attempt? And what's even wilder is that, okay, once again, you get your news through the Asmongold Clips channel. He goes through a whole bunch of different headlines of different articles when this all went down. And this is fucking appalling.
And I was actually thinking about this today. Can you imagine what yesterday would have been like if you couldn't post whatever you wanted on social media?
True.
Like, look at this.
True. You would just have to rely on the tabloid journalist garbage.
Secret Service rushes Trump off after popping noises heard at
Popping noises! There were popping noises at the rally, guys!
Pennsylvania rally. Trump escorted away after loud noises
loud noises, guys! That's why he had to be rushed away! Bro, open your fucking eyes. Holy shit.
PA rally with a picture of him with blood on his face.
Yeah,
Trump whisked off stage in Pennsylvania after loud noises rang through the crowd.
Loud noises!
Ex-U.S. president walked off stage.
Walked off stage! This is literally the most fucking disingenuous piece of shit journalism in the universe. Imagine if you actually got your news through the mainstream media. You'd be royally butt-fucked by misinformation. Like, what the shit? Walked off stage? Bro got shot in the head.
He walked off the...
Yeah, walked off stage.
Trump removed from stage after loud noises startles former president.
Yeah, they removed him, guys. They removed him. He was like being all rowdy and elderly. He tried to get Mexicans to pay for a wall. They just removed him.
Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally.
That's the first news article title that I saw. The CNN one. Holy shit. How could you be this delusional? Falls at rally. Oh, Trump old man, he fell at rally. Oh no, this is so sad. They had to rush him off stage. Bro, they actually tried to end his life, and he picks his hand up like this, the fucking American flag in the background. Like, this is bullshit. This is insane. This is actually crazy. It goes to show you the insane amounts of misinformation that were being fed on an everyday basis. There was actual video footage of this, and every person with eyes recognized this as an assassination attempt. That's not controversial. Don't worry, we're gonna get into the funny conspiracy theories later, because this, like everything on the internet, it becomes this massive polarized shit. Even though I would think this should be the most one-story unifying take in the universe, political assassinations are in fact bad and in fact not good for democracy. Yet you got the fucking Chancellor Palpatine supporters on the other side of that discussion. I don't get it.
This one is crazy.
Yeah,
Forbes put this out an hour ago. Will surviving gunfire be Trump's next appeal to black voters?
This is the most fucking unhinged thing in the universe. It's like, oh yes, now black voters are gonna vote for Trump because gun violence, am I right, guys? The most subtly racist Forbes article in the history of mankind. Like, reality does not feel real.
No. Where's the link? No, I don't believe it.
They deleted it though. That's the funny fun stuff.
The article has been deleted. It was so bad that Forbes got rid of it.
Yeah.
They took it down.
And the bar was low, but even they took it down. Oh my god, I am a diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI expert. Why on earth do you have articles written by news sites needing to go through the diversity, equity, and inclusion experts? You're supposed to be telling facts. You're not supposed to get the most appealing thing to the largest demographic of gamers. What on earth is this?
That's so fucked. Archive it? If somebody can give me a link.
And
got it.
Bam, the archive. It actually was a real ass article.
Okay. Oh my god. The release of his criminal mugshot deeply resonated with black voters.
This is the most fucking racist shit in the universe. It's insane that this even went through. Anyway, it keeps getting better because Biden has a couple of Bidenisms as this goes on. As we know, bro is not playing with a full deck at this point. Basically, Biden goes on television and he almost says, "Make America great again."
So tonight, I'm asking every American to recommit.
Okay.
To make America think about it.
Think about it.
America so special.
Yeah. Bro literally backtracks. He doesn't want to say the Trump slogan by accident. Holy shit. So Biden here reacts, of course, very, very well to the assassination attempt. Talking about the ballot boxes.
But in America,
yeah,
we resolve our difference at the battle box.
Oh, the battle box. That's where we resolve our differences. You just go to the box where you're supposed to vote, and then you fucking have standoffs. You start dueling each other. Take 10 paces, turn around, and fire. Yeah, the battle boxes. Honestly, this situation has been so insane for, like, a multitude of reasons. Just because, like, it goes to show the difference between the cognitive presentness of Trump and Biden. Trump gets shot and literally stands up in defiance. Biden's falling down the stairs. I don't know how this man did not retire and they replaced him with someone else. Like, this is insane. Trump versus bullet, Biden versus stairs. Like this is, the election is over, guys. I don't know if you are aware. If Trump survives to the election, he's winning. It's Jover. Ironically, tons of people, I'm just showing you one guy, but tons of people predicted the Trump assassination. In fact, my grandfather, he's in his late 90s. No, I think he just turned 100, actually. Holy shit, he's old. He literally said to me a dozen times, they're gonna try to kill Trump. Like, he literally said that all the time. He's a big conspiracy theorist guy. He's a Holocaust survivor. Nothing surprises this man, okay? But he said it so many times, and everyone's been predicting this shit, and it's a little scary.
They called him names. He won anyway. They impeached him twice on ridiculous pretenses. They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times, and every single time his popularity rose. So if you begin with criticism, then you go to protest, then you go to impeachment, now you go to indictment, and none of them work, what's next? I mean, graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination, obviously.
And it is scary to see, like, a lot of the loony bins that have been saying shit like this actually were not so loony after all, and we're kind of right. You gotta wonder exactly what's going on. Now, the responses to the entire Trump shit has been mind-bogglingly insane. People saying that, why are we talking about Trump when we should be talking about gun safety? Well, I mean, you could talk about both here. Adam22 made a tweet. Sure, Trump was shot today, but think about all the hundreds of trans women who were shot today that didn't make the news. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, what on earth is, what is he saying? Bro, Adam22, listen. I wanted to go somewhere a little private, so, which is why we're meeting here on my YouTube channel instead of in your wife's pussy, okay? So it's a little wild to see everyone's takes. Dude, Hasan immediately sees this. Hasan, political commentator extraordinaire. Unlike me, he knows a lot more about politics than I do, that's for sure. But look at the take.
As well as you saw
He's clip farming harder than the new crop of FaZe talent. He's like FaZe Ronaldo. He's clip farming harder than Jinxie. He keeps throwing up his fucking fist.
Been at many of these Trump rallies.
Like, say, it's insane to think that someone gets shot in the head and the take isn't, wow, holy shit. It is pretty badass that the man stood up and threw his hand in the air. Listen, objectively, it is. 78-year-old man. But to say, oh, he's clip farming. Oh, look at him clip farming and shit. And people keep wondering, how could it come to this? How could it come to this? Hasan, same dude that we just looked at, he tweeted this earlier about a different political fellow showing a handmade shotgun that you could make at your very home, and you could even get it through metal detectors, guys. This is so good. It just needs these little things, and you can put together a homemade shotgun to kill your favorite politician. And while this is obviously a joke, probably, it's still not exactly sending the right message. To think that the guy that ended up killing Trump, oh God, that sounded wrong. To think that the guy that ended up shooting Trump was a 20-year-old kid, okay? Obviously not a kid, but a 20-year-old dude. Probably radicalized by idiots on the internet. And Pelosi's husband also had an insane assassination attempt, and Trump made fun of that, which was insane. You don't make fun of this type of thing at all. You are basically just radicalizing the people that are listening to you to going and committing actual political violence. Like, I don't feel like this is supposed to be a hot take. This should be the take. Destiny, someone who I recently complimented in one of my videos for being a very well thought out, good-hearted individual. That didn't age super well. I could not believe the tweets that he's made about this entire situation. If I've offended anyone with my recent tweets, I'd like to make things right. DM me and I'll buy you front row seats in the next Trump rally. While yes, that is definitely edgy comedy, that's pretty crazy. A person in a crowd cheering for and supporting a traitor to the country caught astray. I'm so sad. Please. Now, ironically, what he's saying here is the fact that someone actually died. A father died protecting his children at the Trump rally because, you know, the bullets got to hit something. It didn't fly into the dirt. If it didn't kill Trump, it killed the guy next to Trump. And that's a fucking tragedy. That is a human being. And I don't know how anyone could be this callous and say something like this. A person in a crowd cheering for and supporting a traitor to the country caught astray. I'm so sad. All I see is Biden up +1 in Pennsylvania. because with the blood on the fucking bleachers about the guy that got killed. This is the guy that got killed at the Trump rally, Lamau, and he kept going. I mean, these are only 6 tweets, but literally so many tweets, like days and days of tweets. I couldn't believe it. I don't want it to get banned off YouTube, but if this continues, I think he might, like he actually might. And this was him actually talking about it.
Fuck it, fuck the dude, the firefighter guy, fuck Trump, fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay, just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, you don't, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, you know, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am, 100%.
Now, while
fuck it.
I believe in freedom of speech, I think you should be allowed to say these things. I also think it's an incredibly callous perspective to have. I think that these are people, and people need to be reasoned with, and demonizing half of a country because you don't agree with their political ideology is fucking insane. That is not how I understand the way progress works at all. I think this is one of the most wild takes you could have. He talks about people getting indoctrinated to one side, but then he talks about how he doesn't care when they get killed because they supported a traitor or whatever. And if your take is fuck Trump, then honestly, go for it, okay? You could have any take you want. This was objectively an awful thing that happened, okay? Threat to democracy, Chancellor Palpatine level shit. And of course, after you got the some people talking in relative callous terms about how Biden +1 in Pennsylvania, and oh, look at Trump, he's just clip farming. After all that, you got the conspiracy theorist nutheads. So staged is trending. They scream Trump is Hitler and riot and destroy, and they claim their attacks are staged. Unbelievable. There are so many people that believe this, and I personally was surprised. Like myself, I made a tweet because, as you know, I cover the biggest flexes in anime, and this is one of the biggest flexes in anime. This image goes crazy. Dude gets shot. He stands up with his hand in the air, surrounded by Secret Service, fucking American flag in the background, like picture perfect shit. This is crazy. Objectively, it's insane. Ironically, he looks exactly like All Might, which is nutso. But I got some insane comments, like just regular people replying to my tweet. Harder is to hear that it missed by an inch. This is awful. There is no way this should be acceptable. If you want him beaten, beat him in democracy. That's the point of a democracy. If you just kill a political opponent that you don't like that they're getting too popular, you are literally the death of liberty. And so liberty dies with thunderous applause. Like, this is the plot of Star Wars that we're watching right now. I got so many people telling me that it's staged. I'm like, look staged. Yeah, guys, it's so staged. It's so staged. Even in my own comments, but the aura was on max. He's still a horrible person, but that's not cool. See, that's a take I could respect. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, the amount of people talking about how staged this is, another person in my replies, would have gotten harder if it's 2 inches to the right. Yeah, all right, dude. But I'm sorry to be that guy right now, but I have way more details. This is really convenient. Yeah, right, staged. Staged! So while it was definitely a massive fail on the perspective of the Secret Service, the fact that they let this happen, the fact that they left the rooftop that had a line of fire on the president, the former president, open, like the fact that they had something like that is an unbelievable blunder. But to say staged is insane. Because that means it was either staged by the Trump people to make him look all badass, which is ridiculous, because if he wouldn't have moved his head, he would be dead right now, okay? They didn't stage something that'll actually kill the shooter, and also kill a person in the audience, and also whiz past his ear that if it would have been 1 inch to the right, he would be dead, or if he didn't turn his head, it would be dead. That shit's not staged, okay? Sometimes the most logical leap of faith is actually the reality. I don't want to agree with Tim Pool over here. But if you're gonna constantly scream that Trump is Hitler, if you're gonna constantly talk about him like he's the fucking Antichrist devil, and tweet out pictures of man-made shotguns about political opponents, is it really that insane to think that a 20-year-old radicalized piece of shit is actually gonna take it that far? The conspiracy theories get crazy. Alex Jones, known beacon of confidence and trustworthiness. Trump shot an attempted deepfake assassination.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we're not in normal times.
Nope.
World War III, nuclear war is this close.
All right, dude. Hope
they
not.
just fired 5 shots at Trump and hit him in the side of the head. And the media's like, oh, big deal. He survived an assassination attempt. This is crazy.
Well, the media didn't even call it an assassination attempt, ironically.
Town. Biden is a complete puppet.
If he says the New World Order, I'm gonna fucking shit.
New World Order is
all right, whatever. Oh God,
melting down everywhere, and I believe they're getting ready to kill Biden. and blame it on a Trump supporter. I've been saying that for over a year.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, like, when so many of these insane people actually say shit that ends up happening, it's fucking insane to watch. It's like, we are watching some of the boys doing their weird political shit to make Homelander more likable. Like, that's what we're watching right now, except I don't think it's all staged. I think that these are just insane people that got radicalized by morons. Yet you got people blaming Zionism for killing Trump, which is hilarious because Trump is pro-Zionist, so I don't know why the Zionists are gonna kill Trump. Like, that's another massive popular conspiracy theory on the internet. It's crazy. You got this image that Donald Trump rally gunman is identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks, right? This guy looks like this guy, but that's wrong. The second picture is not a shooter, just a lookalike, and that is actually wrong. It was identified as somebody else. The reason why this ended up trending is because this dude is a Republican. So people kept posting pictures of this guy saying, oh my God, Trump was killed by a Republican. It was literally all staged. And people just buying this misinformation because everyone believes the shit that they want to believe. It is this crazy shit show. The objective reality is someone tried to assassinate this man. It's not about putting blame on Republicans for being evil, or Democrats for being evil, or the deep state, or whatever. At least in my perspective. In my perspective, I think this should be a uniting moment to say that you can't politically fucking game end people. Crazy enough, Sneako's usually the guy with the worst opinion on any given situation, but it's a scary day. It's a cold day in hell. When, yes, Nico's take is pretty awful, but at least it's not as bad as some of the other fucking idiots.
This woman's not even tall enough to block the bullet. And why would they put her in the front of the man huddle? They get a woman, first off. Her bones are more fragile. Her muscles are less dense. A sniper's bullet is gonna go right through that lady.
You see, man's body, not dense. Sniper's bullet would not penetrate. Woman's body, frail, brittle bones. Sniper bullet would go right through. Good takes, Nico. yeah. They're all wearing bulletproof vests, you idiot, okay, dude? It doesn't matter if their bones are brittle. All right, but anyway, she did prove to be incompetent for a whole bunch of other videos, but I'm not doing like an hour-long deep dive on the fucking political shit that's going on. I'm just making fun of idiots on the internet. Now, what I do like to see is stuff like this. People that go on social media and they post crap like, oh, it's good, it's a shame that Trump didn't get killed, and shit like that. People feel like they can do that through the safety of their monitor. Through the safety of the internet, you could say whatever the fuck you want and you will have no actual consequences for the shit you do. It's time to see consequences, baby.
Are you Darcy Waldron? Yeah?
I was Waldron, yeah.
Okay, from Cayuga? And you think that the shooter should have been a better shot? Is that what you posted on Facebook?
So she posts on Facebook, the shooter should have been a better shot. And she fucked around and found out. Someone actually found her.
I am at work.
You think that the shooter should have been a shooter, huh?
I am at work.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up. Pretty anti-American, if you ask me. As a veteran, I'm disgusted. What have you provided to this country? Huh?
See, I know people are going to complain that he's, he's ruining the peace and all that shit. And I normally am of that mindset. Don't go and harass people in public. But in this case, I don't think so. Just like she has the freedom of speech to say that she thinks that Trump should have get killed. I think it's callous and evil. Okay? It's callous and evil and shit. But she has the right to say it. This dude has the right to say it to her face and make her feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous. And I'm making you famous.
I'm making you famous. I have had my Trump takes. I have had my fucking predictions about an assassination attempt as well. Everyone, I think, has, because we see how divided the country is. And it's fucking awful. Can we just unite on one thing? Pokemon. A beautiful fucking game. It's so wholesome and near to my heart. Gumshoes. The Trump Pokemon. What's this? Oh my God! Let's take this moment to fucking unite, ladies and gentlemen. Let's unite over Gumshoes, the greatest Pokemon of all time. He will make Pokemon great again. He will make a wall, and he will make Team Rocket pay for that wall. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. This was very different than my usual type of content. But then again, I realized that making fun of idiots online is kind of my content. So I guess I made fun of more idiots online. I'm sure I'm going to get hate for this because some people are going to pervert this video into me saying that everyone should be voting for Trump. And I actually believe in a democracy, believe it or not. And I think that you should vote for who you want to vote for. But that doesn't mean you should kill the other candidate. About 3 days ago, I thought that was the general consensus of most people. But now, when I see insane headasses on Twitter saying the most insane shit in the universe, I don't know if that is the reality. So, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're a Republican, I want you to know that I love you, man, and you could do better.